You know, every criminal justice system on the planet is wrestling with the same massive challenge. How do you punish people who are guilty and keep society safe, while at the same time protecting the basic rights of the person who's been accused? It's this constant, really delicate balancing act.
So, in India, this whole balancing act is now guided by a new criminal code, the Bharatiya, Nagarik, Suraksha Sanhita, or BNSS for short. Think of it as the official rulebook. It lays out all the procedures for pretty much everything, from the moment of arrest all the way to the trial.
And this tension is really the core of the whole system. On one side, you've got society's interest. See, when a crime is committed, it's not just about the victim. It affects everyone. It creates fear. So society is demanding quick, decisive justice. But on the other side, you've got the accused person, who has rights, who is innocent until proven guilty. And the BNSS is the code that tries to find that middle ground between these two incredibly powerful forces.
Okay, but what about those moments when the situation is just so strange, so unexpected that the written rules, they just don't cover it? What happens when following the procedure exactly as written might actually lead to a huge injustice?
Well, this is where the courts pull out a kind of secret weapon, a superpower, if you will. It's a special ability they have to make sure that real justice is done, even when the rulebook just comes up short. Now, this superpower has a formal name, inherent powers, and the idea behind it is just fascinating. These powers aren't given to the court by any law or any government. Nope, they're part of the court's very DNA. They exist simply because a court exists to do one thing: deliver justice. The source material for today's explainer puts it so well, calling them divine powers. And that's a really powerful way to think about it, right? It's like this tool of last resort, something used to get a just outcome when every other legal road is a dead end.
So, if this is a superpower, how does it actually work? I mean, who gets to use it and when? Let's break down the rulebook for this so-called divine power.
First off, in the criminal justice world, this power is special. It's not for every court. It's held exclusively by the High Court, and it is not something that's used every day. The court always has to try and use the regular, written laws first. It's only when those laws just aren't enough to get the job done that the High Court will even think about using its inherent powers.
And really, it all boils down to three main reasons. Number one, to make sure a previous court order actually means something. Number two, and this is a biggie, to stop somebody from abusing the legal system. And number three, which is broad but so important, to do whatever it takes to secure the ends of justice.
Let's make that second point really concrete. Imagine someone files a completely bogus police report against you, just to mess with your life. There's no specific rule in the book that says, hey, a high court can cancel a fake FIR. So how does it happen? The high court steps in and uses its inherent power to quash or cancel that report. It's preventing the legal process itself from being used as a weapon.
Now this is where it gets really cool, especially if you're into how laws are made. The code is written in a very specific way to protect this power without letting it run wild. And the actual words they use show you just how delicate this balance is.
See, the law uses a very particular phrase. Nothing in this code shall be deemed to limit or affect the inherent powers of the High Court. That wording is absolutely critical. It's like a safety valve. It ensures these powers exist alongside the written code in harmony. If the writers had used a stronger phrase, something like notwithstanding anything in this code, well, that would have created a massive conflict, making this unwritten power superior to all the written laws. So this careful choice of words is all about cooperation, not conflict.
And this whole delicate dance, this balancing act, leads us to one last really crucial question about why this incredible power is so closely guarded.
I mean, if this power is so important for getting to real justice, why not give it to every criminal court? Why just the High Court?
The answer really comes down to the stakes. It's all about what's on the line. In civil cases, disputes between people over things like property or money, all courts have inherent powers. But criminal cases are a whole different beast. The stakes are a person's life and their liberty, and a crime isn't seen as just a private argument. It's an offense against all of society.
So at the end of the day, it's really a matter of prudence. It's just common sense. When the stakes are that high, when we're talking about someone's freedom, you want to entrust that power, the power to go beyond the written rules, to only the highest, most experienced judges. It's a profound responsibility.
And that leaves us with one final thing to think about. The very existence of inherent powers makes us ask a pretty fundamental question about what law is even for. Is the ultimate goal just to follow a set of rules, or is it to achieve something more, something that we call justice?